Yepeli. Yepeli. Perdonad el eco. Vale. Espera, os pongo que actualizar. Ya está. Vale. Pues vamos a seguir con el GreedFall. Ya que no tenemos juego de noche. Dejadme ver si va el ruidito. Vale, sí que va. Vale, pues pongo la intro y ya empezamos. Critica Videojuegos. Vale, pim pam pum pam 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 pim pam 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 pam. Ya ves, está fina. Yo solo tengo esta de música. A ver dónde la tengo. Esta. Y luego tengo... o esto.
Finish her! Fatality.
Y luego también tenía GIFs. Ah, este ya no lo pongo. A ver, ¿qué teníamos que hacer? Sigue al capitán cuando caiga la noche, es verdad. Este juego yo creo, Sergi, que te gustaría, solo que es infinito, ¿eh? A lo mejor no es bueno que te pusieras ahora en otro juego infinito, como el de Witcher. ¿Puedo ir por aquí? Sí, pero no. Que ponía, ha saltado algo muy rápido.
We can see everything from here.
Tun tun tun, soy un ninja. Creo que se ve más que lo estoy persiguiendo así agachado que yendo andando normal. Corre que lo perdemos. Va a la piedra, ¿no? Sí.
Here he is, red-handed. The sellout. Shall we arrest him?
We should first find out what he puts in the box. The way is clear. Now, let's take a look at this box. The captain and his buyers should meet here at nightfall.
We should put this message back in its place. Nobody should know. And we should warn the Admiral immediately.
Let's go.
Suerte que no lo he detenido, ¿no? ¿Quién es ese y por qué me sale con una de esto?
Customs Officer Alred.
Ah,
Desarde, I've been told of some issues.
I'm listening.
I was told that a shipment from the continent bound for the...
We seize cargo sometimes to verify that all...
randomly, without...
No,
I suppose all entries are noted in your...
naturally, but I assure you that we...
I was informed that
Yes, these thieves have quite the nerve. Someone even stole personal belongings. Since then, I've put all important things.
Let me summarize. Then that same cargo was stolen from you, along with other... You are either the worst customs officer I've met or...
Listen, Your Excellency, I made a mistake. In fact, it was late, and in the meantime, the goods were stolen.
You haven't even informed the authorities of this robbery, so I think it's necessary to conduct... I'm sure the contents of this chest would be very informative. Maybe we should go to the docks to see if we could find the key that the scatterbrain has...
Le estaremos esperando esta noche en la cantera.
lost.
Your Excellency, it is
Y
an
dice,
honor.
no, no.
Desarde, what can I do?
We know a little more. Reuben continues to use the death drop and has made an...
He has quite the nerve to continue using that bot.
He must have thought that we would not come back. The meeting is tonight. This could be a good time to get the proof.
That's an excellent. I will come with you.
Asiste de encuentro. Ah, qué bueno, ahora tengo que vigilar porque tengo escolta. Iremos por las calles grandes.
Are your boots worn through?
Vale, hay que esconderse ahí arriba. Voy lento porque si no las pierdo.
From this position, we'll be able.
Perfect. I can't wait to witness.
Men of the coin. Our greedy captain has gotten together with them.
The wretched traitor. How dare he sell us to lawless mercenaries?
May the enlightened protect me against evil. A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Ha! This traitor got what he did.
Is everything all right, Admiral?
It's nothing. Sorry to have choked. I couldn't bear to see this traitor sell his whole...
Do you want us to tend to your wound?
No, I'll go back to port and get back on my feet. Thank you, the
De nada, chiquilla.
He was ready to sell more than just his own knowledge. There are plans for machines and ships that he must have stolen from elsewhere. In addition to a substantial sum, Reuben is also going to obtain a major post on the continent. Everything is here. We'll give it to the Admiral tomorrow.
¿Cómo que tomorrow? Vamos ahora. ¿Estamos locos o qué? A ver. Joder.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
How are your wounds?
I recovered fast. It was nothing.
Yes, here they are. But there was more than...
So, he lusted after a prestigious position. And what a salary! I see that our secrets are still worth a fortune. Thank you for bringing me all this. We owe you a lot, Desarde. I will not forget it, nor will I forget the lesson. Be sure of it. You have my full... Anything else?
Vale, me han dado algo.
I need to be going.
Vale. Contrabando. Hikmet. A ver si es aquí. Sí, es el chico este. Bueno, iremos a hablar con este y luego me pondré a la chica.
So, were you satisfied?
Absolutely. I found this letter in...
I was sure I'd lost the kid, but I am trapped. I am forced to pull off all kinds of tricks.
Egon.
Yes, sir. Either I do what he says,
Buenas, Virus.
or I lose my children. I've already paid off my debt 100-fold, but he maintains his hold over me. Now I have no choice
Pues no lo
but to obey
sé.
when he asks me to divert larger shares of cargo.
Porque no he hecho mucho de historia.
I'd like to, but I've never met him. He gives me his
He
instructions
hecho
in
mucha
writing,
secundaria.
or sends his men. He wrote the letter you found.
I plan to put an end to this individual's activities.
I hope you manage it, Your Excellency. Maybe you could come to the
Do you think he will come in?
I don't know. This is... I fear he'll punish me for arousing the innkeeper's suspicions. He doesn't let anything get past him.
Very well, I will come.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
No offense to our new friend. I'm not sure this Egon will come in person. I'd be surprised if he'd bother moving just to lecture a small fry in his business.
Mira, si quieres te digo... De la historia... Aún no he hecho ninguna de la cura. Y sí que he hecho la de la chica. La de la isla. He hecho mucho farmeo. Porque en la ciudad hay unos combates. Y el último combate te da 2000 de experiencia. Qué tonto, puede haber seguido recto. Oh no, me now, güey. A ver, déjame mirar lo que nos han dado nuevo. A ver. 120. O sea, 10 más. 150. Nah, no me sirve. ¿Ves? Aquí dentro justo. ¿Quién me ataca? ¿Quién me ataca? Ahí. Hay como una arena, por decir. Y el último nivel te da muchísima experiencia. Está difícil, pero te da mucho. Mira, voy a hacerlo, para que lo veas. 5500, no estoy ni a la mitad.
Ready to excite. I don't need to remind.
El bicharraco este. Mamón. Vamos. Ah, ya sé por qué me quita tanta vida. No es que me quite más vida de lo normal. Es que no llevo la healer. Ya tenía 5500, 7300. O sea, son 10.000. Unos 7 combates subo de nivel más o menos. Ah, es que tengo que llevar al Petrus para algo. No me acordaba. Entonces, esto lo he hecho... Si no lo he hecho 10 o 15 veces el bicho este, no lo he hecho ninguna. Por cierto, tenéis, ahora que estamos aquí mucha gente, una votación en Insta y en Twitter para el próximo juego de la noche, que hoy estoy haciendo el de la tarde, porque ayer acabamos el Dantes Inferno y estaba esperando a ver si me llegaban unos juegos de la Switch. No, que en verdad los podía haber puesto ayer, porque si no hubiesen llegado mañana a la mañana. ¿Dónde tengo que ir? Ah, vale, al final.
Ah, there you are.
Dale, va.
Yes, let's go.
We have a meeting next to the quarry. As we are...
Perfect. I'll hide.
He will certainly not come alone. I beg...
Be confident.
You should get in position.
Escóndete. ¿Qué quiere? ¿Que me arriba del todo o aquí? Parece que es aquí detrás, ¿no? Sí.
My friend, I'm so glad to see you. Because you owe us some...
Sir, let me explain.
Silence, fool. Not only have you been so clumsy with your handling that the quarter, but in addition, you dared to plot with this legate. You no longer love your children, Ulrich. You want us to get rid of them? Is that it?
No, Mr. Egon, I beg you. I didn't have a choice. The legate came for an inspection, but...
It's a shame, Ulrich. Egon loved you, but would replace you with someone else soon enough. Someone smarter. Get rid of him. As for me, I'm leaving for Hikmet. Try...
We should help Ulrich. He doesn't deserve to die like that.
If we're going to help him, we will probably lose track of our man.
Maybe Enlighten can protect me in this battle. I owe you my life, Your Excellency.
Don't mention it. Alas,
I'm not sure that it's a person, Your Excellency. It may... I don't know. But
that's exactly what I'm trying to do. But how can I...
He said he was going back to Hikmet. I'm sorry. I have not been I could have told you that earlier, but I knew that without you... The deliveries are sent to a dispensary outside the town.
A dispensary? But what do they do?
I'm not sure, Your Excellency.
Well, at least the fright Egon gave Ulrich managed to loosen his tongue.
A lo mejor tenía que haberle dejado morir y buscar al otro, ¿no? O eran solo dos, tío, vea un flojucho. A ver, ¿qué me han dado? Ah, estaba haciendo la de los padres. Ya no me acordaba.
Greetings! So,
No me sirves.
Thanks, but I...
¿Por qué esta? Estos me quieren atacar, ¿no? No sé, ataco yo antes. Ya está, ¿no? Pobres, me dan penita. A ver, no creo que... O sea, no creo que pase nada si cojo ese de ahí. Ole. 80 ya. Uf. ¿Qué te queda? 2/3 o así más o menos. Encuentra e interroga a Lisandro. Vamos a descargar. Esas las tendría que desmontar, yo creo, pero bueno. Arma pesada de 2 manos, 505. ¿Tienes algo nuevo? $4.10. Espadón de bloqueo. Agilidad 3. Yo creo que es lo mismo. Mira, espadón de bloqueo. 4.14. 4.10 es peor. O sea, algo que de serie tenga más de 4.14. Que te queda un año entero aún.
Enlightened that a captain who took part in these expeditions is right here on the island.
It is indeed a stroke of luck.
Ah, mira, el alquimista estaba aquí.
I hope he remembers my mother.
Do not worry. If his memory fails him, he may have kept his dial from that time.
A ver si este mercader tiene algo.
Come closer. Come closer. Oh my... Your Excellency.
Era 4.14. Mira, pues estos son mejores.
Thanks for your visit.
Qué puta, qué susto los bichos estos.
These islanders are drunk, and these guards...
On your way. There's nothing for a highness here.
Sorry, but we're in...
Oh, yeah.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Bit of poison on my blood. And let's go! May the shadow engulf our enemies.
This is the man we saw at the quarry. We must stop him.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Hoy va, pobrecito.
Surrender. You are under arrest.
What am I accused of?
You are a high-ranking member of a criminal organization that is and you did not hesitate to order a murder. So, the gallows await you. Unless you decide...
I won't say a word. I won't give you anyone. I'd rather die.
If you really thought so, we would not be talking. You will be taken to New Serene. Man...
Vale. Ahora hay que irse otra vez, ¿no? Cofre. ¿Sabré salir de aquí o qué? Come closer. Come closer. Ida y vuelta, ¿eh? Vamos a venderlo. A ver si Sergi quiere jugar un día en cooperativo, porque yo, si no juego con Sergi, no lo toco mucho. Alguna vez farmeo algún nivelillo o algo, pero poco. Derecha. A ver si un domingo o un sábado hacemos cooperativo. Y te apuntas. El último día que hicimos entró un montón de gente.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Was the captain we arrested transferred?
Yes. And we began to question. The governor tasked him with weakening the natives as much as possible. They were trying to poison the natives with alcohol, but they needed a lot to do it. Their entire smuggling operation...
Did you contact the governor?
Yes. He sent us a letter apologizing, saying his letter was accompanied by a letter of marque to compensate...
Which doesn't mean that he will abandon these despicable... Is there any news on Egon? We're no longer certain it's even...
Amigo a Critica.
Even though that name might refer to the organization,
Esa crítica...
must be leading it.
Ah, vale, perdón, no había leído lo de arriba. Vale, te envío un WhatsApp, hay un WhatsApp, un privado. Sí, sí.
So the interrogation continues. We're waiting for answers. I need your help in another
Qué
case.
pesado.
I'm listening.
The Admiral sent us a furiously worded letter. One of their ships was commandeered by our troops.
Sí, por mí,
They
vale.
accused the San Mateus garrison. But I know Herbert is caught. I'm not saying that the Admiral is lying to us, but I don't... Whatever the case may be, the Admiral is threatening this will not only hurt the Guard, but also all the nations. We need someone diplomatic.
Yes.
Ahora con que tengo que ir a hablar con el Cabral. Joder.
Oh, it's you, old Manawi. Come and see.
Qué pesado el tío ese, lo tenía que haber matado en vez de ayudarlo.
Are your boots all true? Is your hat?
Desarde.
Manfred, the quartermaster of New Serene Garrison, was one of your ships hijacked by
The Trident and its crew were commandeered by the San Mateus. We will not let ourselves be threatened by these land pirates. The Guard. I've already sent several of our warships to board the Trident and release its crew. The Guards taken on board shall be given no quarter.
I understand, Admiral. But Quartermaster Manfred was as surprised as you to hear this news. That's why he asked me to investigate. The Guard never gave the order for such an operation.
So these mercenaries do not even know how to man. We will not deal with the Guard. No more of these hireling thugs will set foot on my ships. The nobles will just have to do without their bodyguards.
I will tell them, Admiral. And know that I am fully aware of the problems that caused this act of piracy. Not only for the Guard, but for all the nations on this. I will do everything to fight.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Anything else?
I need to
Creo que hay un poco de cara en tu
We
tatuaje.
can't do anything without the force of the Guard. By prohibiting them from transport, she is putting everyone at risk, leaving us to take care of the problem.
At the same time, she has something to be mad about. This is the first time in our history that anyone has dared to attack our ships.
A ver, vamos a hablar con la pipa, a ver si hay misión nueva.
Karans, do you need something?
I must leave.
Greenblood, Mac. Do you need something?
I must leave you.
Y tu vasco de gama tampoco, ¿no?
Sea and love. Love scolds us. And the sea.
It's a poem.
Yes, a poem I read. Would you like to spend some time alone?
Quiere temita. Quiere temita, ¿eh? Vamos a...
With pleasure. Meet me outside my room the next time we return to the
I
house.
will meet you there. Did you want anything else?
I must leave.
Cómo se nota que está mucho tiempo en la mar, ¿eh? Que les gusta la carne y el pescado, ¿eh? A ver. Espérate al lado de mi habitación, le he dicho.
Are you still willing to spend some time with me?
Dale, güey.
More than ever.
¿Pinchito? Pinchito, ¿eh? Se ha quitado el casco y todo, ¿eh? Que de una, ¿no? Ni una cita ni nada, pinchito directamente. Cómo les gusta, ¿eh? Estoy comiendo la armadura, podría haberlos desnudado o algo.
Those who fear the waters should stay within the shores, should shun the flames when love endures. That is the next part of the poem. And I also have...
Nada, le va a decir.
I'm afraid so. It was an
Then I will.
Se ha enfadado conmigo.
Glad to see you. Can I do anything?
I must...
Bueno, he hecho pinchito. La idea es quedarme con la isleña, a no ser que me den otra opción. Investiga el cuartel. Pues el domingo ya me lo guardo para el Netford. ¿Qué hora es? Adalo, ¿tú dónde eras? Es que me lío ya con tanta gente. A ver. Izquierda. Hostia, tendríamos que decir al pobre señor ese que han matado a la hija, ¿no?
It's blocked.
Con tu puta madre, ¿cómo que es block? Tengo que ir por aquí, subir. ¿De dónde eras? ¿Eres de aquí España o eres de fuera? Por el tema horario, para decirte más o menos la hora del domingo. Pues normalmente empezamos 10, 11 hora española. Para que te calcularas tú. Guatemala, vale. ¿Cuántas horas hay de diferencia? 7, ¿no? A ver, un segundito. Son las 5:55. O sea, son las 6, es la 1. 7 horas, sí. Pues después de comer, más o menos. 3, 4.
This commandeering business may just spell the end of the guard. Without the Nord's transport, I don't understand what could have happened. It's as if some members of the guard have...
We had trouble with a criminal organization within the guard. I wouldn't be surprised if they were behind this matter once again.
Oh, this is terrible news, Your Excellency. How can we sort the good apples from the bad?
By speaking to those in charge of those in command of this town.
Since you neutralized Major Herman and his gang, 3 lieutenants have been leading the troops. While waiting, they are Lieutenants Alexander.
Do you think they're honorable?
I won't vouch for them if that's what you're asking.
Thank you, Quartermaster.
Iré a buscarlos. ¿Están todos arriba? Sí. Vale, buena noche, Sergi. Vale, iremos el de la izquierda primero.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is...
Oh! You are the legate of... I am Lieutenant Alexander.
I'm conducting an investigation into the illegal commandeering of the ship. We must work fast and find out who organized this act of piracy. Do you know the men who seized the ship and who...
All I can tell you, Your Excellency, is that I'm sure they were not under my... As foolish as it sounds, we don't know the identity. Since our previous commander's coup attempt, it's been tremendous. We lack senior officers. The registers are not up to date, and many men are on the run. I suspect the supporters of the coup who escaped the trial may be responsible.
It's not impossible. I dealt with Major Herman, who was serving Commander Torsten. But I didn't take care of his...
It's only an idea, of course.
I'll leave you, Left.
A lo mejor para esta misión tenía que haberme cogido el Kurt. Son putos laberintos estas cosas. La vida real yo me perdería, también.
Hello. I am...
Desade, legate of the merchant congregation, right? Nice to meet you, Your Excellency.
Well, I didn't know. Can you tell me anything?
A complete act of piracy.
Do you know who these guards?
No, and no soldier is missing here. But since the commander's attempted coup, men start muttering as soon as we have our backs turned. Some recruits have suffered violence, but refuse to name their attack.
Do you think something is going?
It seems obvious to me that some...
I see. I'll leave you to it.
Goodbye, teniente.
Your Excellency.
To whom do I have...
Quiet. No one must know that I spoke to you. I am Sergeant Franz. Don't forget the church tonight.
De una.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Klaus.
I'm investigating the... Do you happen to know...
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. I only took office in this city 2 weeks ago. I was sent here to remedy the lack of officers following the arrest of the... Are you sure that this commandeering is not the isolated act?
Not totally sure, but it's very... Managing the crew of a Naut ship requires great numbers...
I see. Well, in that...
Farewell. The Lieutenant's interrogation produced nothing. This sergeant is our only lead.
Y a ver, ahora para salir... Derecha, izquierda... Escaleras... Sargento y derecha. La salida sí que más o menos me la sé. Luego moverme por dentro es un follón. Vale, perfecto, he quedado aquí. Así que vamos a casa. Dormimos hasta la noche, que no creo que quede mucho. Bueno, aquí no. Ah, pues sí, sí quedaba, ¿eh? Vale, vamos a hacer una cosa. No, claro, es que... Aquí tendría que llevar a este y al Kurt. Pero como estoy con la misión del Petrus este de los huevos...
Ah, here you are. I wasn't sure. That will be understandable. It's better to be wary with Egon.
What do you know about this organization?
More than I would like. I'm part of it. Now ask me any questions you want. We don't have much time.
If you're part of this organization, why did you want to talk?
I joined this gang some time ago. I naively thought that it would only be a matter of completing a few, but I found myself involved in a sordid business. We captured them to sell them as slaves. I participated for a long time, without batting an eye. But I ended up... And the horror of this trafficking has finally hit home.
Who took possession?
Soldiers from the garrisons. Members of the boat was supposed to be used to transport the island. Someone must have had enough of only being able to move a few slaves at a time. Hidden in... Now they've pulled this big stunt. They've not only attracted the wrath of the Nauts, Egon would never have made such a mistake. And they'll make the fool who did.
Do you know who Egon is?
No. Everything is very compartmentalized. Not only do I not know the big boss, but I don't know anything about it.
Do you know who Egon is?
No. Not only do I...
And who gives you your...
Lieutenant Ermelin. That woman is ruthless. After the business with the ship, she decided to make a clean sweep, probably to avoid the wrath of Egon. She told us that we had to get rid of the islanders we still... She wants to clean up behind... My friend is among them. If I can't...
If we want to prevent this massacre, we will have to intervene quickly.
They're kept in a former logging facility.
Is it well guarded?
No. Numbers are small to avoid. But when Ermelin comes with her troops to get rid of the young people, it'll be a very different...
Well, we'll take control of the operation before that happens. When Ermelin and her soldiers come, we will use the element...
With all due respect, there will be many.
We could ask for help from one of the native clans. The Storm Warriors, for...
Do you think they would?
If it only involved us, I doubt it. But it's about... They'll also be able to give them shelter.
We will need to act quickly. I fear Ermelin will take...
I'll go get help in Vedlug as soon as possible and take...
Thank you. I'll arrange to be appointed as the... That way I can let you know.
We should go to Vedlug.
You should ask Siora to accompany you. Daedra doesn't like strangers, but she will listen to our denega.
Sí, muy bien. Por una vez piensas. No sé quién lo ha dicho. Me sabe mal porque tendré que dejar al vasco. Un poco feo, ¿no? Me lo pincho y lo saco del equipo, ¿eh? A ver, primero... Vale, tiene que ser de constitución mínima. Esta, si se la mejoramos... $144. Haremos la que lleva. Vale, viaje. Muy feo, lo que le he hecho al pirata. Pobre pirata. Vamos a hacer otra misión. pesados. Me molesta un poco tener que hacer una secundaria. Hay una principal por una secundaria, ¿eh?
You are from the continent.
Delighted to see you again.
Father Petrus.
Merely a courtesy call.
How might I help you?
How has your mission fared up?
Not very well, I'm afraid. Their chief and their priest. Their behavior can be quite odd. But as soon as I come close, they chase me away. There is a heavy veil of evil here. Perhaps you should talk to them. Anything else?
Have you been here for a long...
Since the beginning. Although it feels... I'm not particular.
I see.
Anything else?
That will be all.
Me quiero un campamento. ¿Estás a punto de subir de nivel? Lo bueno es que ya tenemos un teleport para llegar hasta aquí.
Tumad, on Menawi. Is it you who helped my warriors
Indeed.
Then I thank you. It's probably because you are an Onol Menawi that you are... What do you seek?
I have come to ask for your help, Deirdre. A group of guards captured young natives and turned them into slaves. But now they want to get rid of them to avoid drawing attention. I want to free them and stop these guards.
Who's to say this is not a trap?
Siora.
Deirdre, my friend doesn't lie. If you do not help us, these Bodairni, we must not only free those who are captive.
You have strange friends, daughter of...
The prisoners are in a former logging facility near...
I know where it is. There are not...
We will get rid of the guards there and release the prisoners. But if any soldiers are sent to kill them thereafter, can we rely on you to intervene?
I will send you my 2 best warriors. They will find you where the forest has... Anything more?
I need to be going.
Gracias, chiquilla. Vale, vayamos al campamento. Vamos a ver cómo van los botitos.
Karans, do you need something?
I must leave you. See you later.
En Insta va ganando el Hellblade. Y en Twitter va ganando Persona 5 Strikers. O sea que va ganando Hellblade porque le saca muchísimo en Insta. En votos. ¿Qué misión tengo aquí? Ah, liberar a los prisioneros.
Here is the logging facility. The prisoners must be in that cabin.
No one passes.
I will pass without you.
May the Enlices protect me in this battle.
Vamos.
You're free.
Thank you.
It was Sergeant France who told us where.
France? So he kept his...
Stay hidden here for now. We will...
Then we will fight by your side.
No. You're in no condition to... When we are done with them, you can return. Thank you for coming to lend us a hand. I'm surprised. Deirdre said that she would only send 2 warriors.
It's not a Sengedin Anadas. It's a Gaius Rad, a warrior from my clan.
Betirtuma Donegad. She told Eseld your story, and we wanted to come. Young people from our clan. When Xavier also sent a warrior for...
We are most grateful for your help.
You're there. Were you able...
Yes, and we have released the prison.
I see you've managed to bring allies. With them, Ermelind and her troops shouldn't be long. You should take...
Tiende una emboscada.
Anything to report, Sergeant Franz?
Negative, Lieutenant. Everything is quiet.
Where did the guards go?
I don't know.
How can you not know? Hey, what's going on?
What's going on? Esto pasa. ¿Qué haces ahí arriba, chiquillo? ¿Ya están? Ah, que me siento.
We got them.
Make sure Lieutenant Ermelind is shackled and brought back to... She will probably be sent to New Serene. She has a lot to teach us about...
I hope she can help you put an end to...
Can we all go home now?
Yes.
Breg, it's thanks to you that I realize... I hope you'll forgive me one day. For being... In the meantime, I will do everything...
You are a better man than you think, friends. We will be glad to see you.
We should go.
Todos llevan una moneda de plata, ¿no? Vale, vamos a subir de nivel. Esto de las trampas... Vale, un talento. Vale, ahora ya tenemos al tope. Esta y esta. Tendremos que subir estas dos. Bueno, artesanía no. Ya subiríamos a tope ciencia. Vale, hay que hablar con el teniente Alexander. Esta secundaria es larga, ¿eh?
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice. You won't be disappointed. That I can assure you.
Your Excellency, I was told you'd returned with prisoners.
Yes. Lieutenant Ermelind organized the slave. Her men captured natives who were then sold here or smuggled to the mainland. We also found out that they commandeered a Naut ship.
What madness. I guess Manfred will want to have her questioned. Lieutenant Alexander, you will accompany her with some men.
Quartermaster, at your orders.
And you, Sergeant. I understand that you participate.
It's true, Quartermaster.
I recommend clemency. Without his...
I see. You will accompany Lieutenant Alex, but I will make sure that he knows what role you play.
Thank you.
Well, I'll let...
Thank you very much for your help.
Well, things seem to be in order here now. We should go and warn Manfred.
Ahora volver a Nueva Serie. Si no recuerdo mal, es esa casa de ahí ya, ¿no? Sí. Estoy a punto de nivel 30, ¿eh? No sé cuál será el nivel máximo. Yo creo que será el 50 o así, ¿no? ¿Cómo nomena a Win? El atajo, ¿eh?
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I was able to clarify the story about the ship, and we arrested the person in charge.
I've already been told all this. Lieutenant Alexander came before you did. He told me the whole thing, and he didn't fail to tell me everything we... I have already sent a letter to the Admiral explaining what I hope she will forget. Anyway, I thank you very...
We couldn't have done anything without Sergeant Fran. He showed admirable courage. I imagine he's joined...
That doesn't ring a bell.
Strange. It seemed to me that Quartermaster...
Well, perhaps he changed his mind. Anyway, know that our investigation has found Lieutenant Alexander arrested many criminals with information obtained from prisoners. You should go find...
Captain Ulrich?
The highest-ranking captain in the garrison. He's an old man who was faced with such a scandal, he had to...
Thank you, Manfred.
Hostia, es que no se acaba, me ha dado otra misión. Hasta aquí dentro. Fresco.
This arrest is good news. Let's find the captain.
Ah, Your Excellency. I was talking about your exploits to Captain...
Your Excellency?
Captain, Lieutenant.
Indeed. Lieutenant Ermelind confessed.
I can't quite believe that all the arrested men, and know many of them, could have...
I'm sorry, Captain. I understand. We were all sure that our comrades would never be involved in...
Will you continue the investigation?
Of course. We can't stop our research until we've completely dismantled...
Lieutenant Alexander was asking me to transfer him to...
To manage it. If you allow it, my captain. I was honored to participate in the interrogations of Lieutenant Ermelind. And to be... I would not want to leave things half-finished.
As I told you, Lieutenant, I can't approve that I must refer to the...
In any case, we're most grateful for you, but we can now bring this investigation to an end without you.
I see. What goes on?
It's a bit like that, yes. We can't let the actions of a small group compromise the...
You forget, once again, in the meantime...
At your orders, Captain.
I'm sorry you had to hear this call to order. This lieutenant is...
It must be the enthusiasm.
It's possible. In any case...
Why is that?
Lieutenant Alexander claims that Ermelin's confession, but I attended one of these interrogations, and all she talked about, the one in which Torsten's recruits received their special... If I understood correctly, but our lieutenant did not mention it, which surprised me. Perhaps Alexander failed to...
But he could have another motive. So you would like...
Indeed. I am no longer a field officer, and I want to see this case with my own eyes.
Very well, Captain.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Yes, I'm ready.
Ah, por lo menos hay teleport.
We're almost there.
How would you like to proceed, Captain?
By the book. We'll go through...
Si con 2 llevamos dopados, ahora con 3 van a flipar.
Useless.
It's blocked.
May the Enlaces protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
No entiendo por qué vuelven, sí. Ya los hemos descubierto una vez.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Ya está.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf.
Estaba pensando, no parecía haber gente, pero eran los bichos estos. Hay que buscar la manera de entrar allí, ¿no?
Sergeant Franz. Oh, poor man.
He was beaten to...
Quartermaster Herbert ordered him to accompany Lieutenant Alexander, but he never made it to News.
I was sure that the lieutenant was not genuine.
El Barbas también es malo. Está en el... Creo que sí, que también está en PC. Pero yo lo estoy jugando en la Xbox, así que no... Míralo. Yo creo que sí. O sea, me suena que está también para PC. Todos los reclutas que reciben esta nota están convocados a entrenamiento nocturno de Wilhelm. Este entrenamiento es opcional. Esto es de la otra vez que vine.
Lieutenant Klaus. So you...
Lay down your weapons, Lieutenant. Any resistance is...
I will not surrender, Your Excellency. Death.
If you speak...
You, maybe, but Egon...
He's poisoned.
Plague.
Ah, ¿qué es este? No el otro. Pensaba que era el Barbas. Después de que arrestaran o mataran a muchos de nuestros hombres. Tendente Manfred Apelón, miembro de la...
I'd have liked to have questioned that traitor.
Lamento informarte que no podemos asegurar la entrega de los insulares. Puedes estar seguro de que haremos todo lo que está en nuestra mano. Así que no podré correr. Vamos, sí. Nuestra operación en Hickman terminó de forma abrupta después de la intervención de un alto miembro de la Conservación. Nos ordenó por final las operaciones. Ludwig tendría que tener más cuidado.
These letters are signed by Egon. We must go to the office of the leader of these criminals.
We could study the handwriting to find out who's behind this pseudonym.
Parece que ya no hay nada más, ¿no?
Protect me in this battle!
Close to it, sir. Less theory.
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Mira, ahí está la última. Debemos acabar urgentemente en las siguientes personas. Ulrich, que no va a ser en... Joe, Manfred, Herbert.
This document talks about eliminating the witnesses to the case.
Manfred and us are definitely on that list.
It looks like poison.
We did a good job, Your Excellency. Egon will never...
Certainly. But we know that there is...
We know that Lieutenant Alexander Sergeant's body, and the fact that he didn't tell us about this... Perhaps he will be able to provide us with a lead.
Remember that we are targets. Just like Manfred.
You're right. You'll hand over the evidence to Quartermaster Manfred. I will go and ask our insolent lieutenant.
Por aquí, ahí está. Y haremos el teleport. Sí me gusta que delante de casa me dejéis dinerito. Qué pesado, el Illuminawi este.
Oh, it's a great place.
Uy, casi la liga.
The best fortunes here for a day. Let's get rid of these muddy bags.
Ahora sí que puedo más o menos entender por qué quieren pelear contra mí. Pero no son soldados.
Your Excellency, I wasn't sure.
How did you know we were here? Did the captain tell you?
He was arrested while coming back here. Lieutenant Alexander said he was finally reported by his accomplices.
That lieutenant has some nerve. We know he's involved. We found the body of the sergeant who was to accompany him here. He got rid of him to punish him for helping us. We also found this document saying that everyone who knows about the case should be... You're in danger. And they've already found a way...
Most of the men who are loyal to him are in jail. I can't do anything without him. I've been trying to get the commander. If anybody can restore order...
Here, take this evidence.
Alas, there's nothing in there that clearly indicates who...
The recent actions of Lieutenant Alexander suggest that he is the brains behind, and we only have to compare his handwriting with...
I'm going to join the commander, but you should intervene.
Ah, está aquí dentro.
Your Excellency! What a joy to see you again. We finally...
Naturally. And that is why you are surrounded by... We visited your secret camp and found the body of Paul, who in spite of his death, continues to betray you. And when we compare your handwriting to the letters, it wouldn't surprise me to discover that Egon...
We prepared a discreet death for you. A little poison. And our trust. But since you leave us with no choice...
It'll be a real pleasure.
Finally, our...
¿Cuántos han muerto con el primer espadazo? A ver, cúrate.
No, no, no! If you had not been so careless, maybe we would never have discovered your operation. Surrender, Alexander. Unless you... Let me go!
I could make...
I doubt that the commander would find that arrangement.
Wretches!
Your Excellency, Lieutenant Alexander was court-martialed.
You have my gratitude, Your Excellency.
Manfred gave me all the evidence you gathered and told me about the case. I'm just sorry he didn't tell me about...
My apologies, Commander. But you've been so busy. I never thought the case...
Be that as it may. And the foot soldiers will be sent back to the continent. A few months on the front. We owe you so much, Your Excellency. Without, I am extremely grateful.
Don't mention it, Commander.
Vale, me están dando cosas y no las estoy yendo a buscar, Cabrones, dejadme en la salida. Ya no hablo más contigo, que me das misiones. Vale, ¿cuánto llevamos ya? Hora y media. Vamos a intentar hacer esta. A ver si me dejan. La casa está con chinchina. A ver dónde tenemos que ir. A Hikmet. A ver si el carricoche se me lleva a Hikmet.
Greetings! So, to Hikmet. Let's go!
Let's go! Vale, me ha dejado en la puerta. A ver, me ha sido mejor que me dejaras dentro. Pero bueno, va, vamos. Mira, por suerte hay un campamento de camino. Iremos al campamento, miraremos qué nos han dado. Y haremos un teleporte a casa. A ver, ¿cómo puedo saber lo que me han dado? Ah, el martillo este, ¿no? Perfecto, a ver. Vale. Este lo tenía. Ah, esto no se puede. No, mira esto, onda. Capa de la guardia 12, vaya shit. Tengo que ir al puerto, ¿no? Take it easy, tío, que está empanadísimo. Que está en el chat, pero, o sea, está viendo el directo, pero no habla, ¿no? O que lo he dejado abierto y se ha pirado. Merci, tío, los viewers siempre cuentan. ¿Cómo vais con los viewers? Strof, hoy te he visto casi con 10, ¿no? Esta tarde.
Yet your face seems familiar. How odd. Well, what can I do for you?
Admiral Cabral advised me to speak to you about a matter of some concern to me.
The Admiral? Coming from a legate?
You are the only one on this island that can help.
Really? The congregation is good at keeping its secrets, isn't it? This story is not a new one.
25 years. 25 years since the Lords brought a woman who was captured on this island to Serene.
I remember. And yet it wasn't the first time.
Poco a poco, en un mes lo tenéis los dos ya.
So you can
1,8, me estáis ahí.
to learn where this captive came from.
Yes, yes. I have seen. But what have you got to do with all?
I met that woman in Serene.
Listen, it's not that I don't want to help you. I wasn't the captain at the time. I wasn't the... So I don't see how I can help you find it.
You said it yourself, Captain. You've come across more than a few Seaborn, Sea-given. All of them were torn from there, and you've clearly had the same experience.
Absolutely. You are indeed the child that was born very well. I need to look in my old logbooks. I'm sure I'll find something. Wait for me here. I'll be an... Here it is. I found my old logbook. There's a passage in it that would probably... Your mother came from a village on the plains in the south. I'm talking about a place where the bones of the whale are visible from the coast.
Thank you for this information.
It's nothing. I'm getting sentiment.
So here you are on the verge of discovering your mother's village. Of finding your own people.
Vale.
How do you feel?
I don't really know. I'm a little lost, I suppose. All of this is so new to me.
I understand.
Sí, al final te haces amigos por aquí. Quieras o no.
And today you learn she is not your real mother. I'm sorry.
Sí, con el móvil no va muy fino esa. Ya no va muy fino Twitch en el ordenador, con el móvil va fatal, Suerte que me pillé la segunda pantalla, porque antes miraba el chat con el móvil y era un follón, A ver, ahora tengo que ir aquí. Tú dime que tienes algo nuevo. 4.40 es mejor, Creo que era 4.14 la mía. Me la compraré para cuando tenga agilidad. Y esto creo que era 140. Porque guapo estos guantes, ¿no? Tío, me dan 2 de maná y no me dan de vida, Me queda el último boss. O sea, no es muy largo entonces el DLC. Bueno, es que el Strof hace directos larguillos.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother was from Vignamri?
Indeed. She was captured.
She was called Arelwyn.
Of course. Everyone...
Could you tell me more about that?
I was not the head of the clan back then, but I remember the village Denegad. All our warriors set off to her rescue. But it was It was a dark day, in which our village lost its knowledge and...
So my father died too. Do you know if...
Yes. Slan. She was never able to match her sister's talent. Arelwyn was a renowned healer, taking her place.
It's not surprising that she was of interest. They probably hoped she could help them find a cure, but all alone. Far from the island. She was just a young...
Do you know where I can find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there. She doesn't speak much to me.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Que eres un cabrón.
Nothing.
Es un poco raro. Es una mezcla entre el Dragon Age y el The Witcher. Yo lo vi cuando salió, pero no lo dejaba muy bien. Entonces
He seems quite friendly compared to the others we've run into.
Me lo quería jugar, pero no iba a pagar pasta. Al ver lo que estaba en el Game Pass, pues no he dudado.
And you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others. There's no one here. Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find them.
The islanders protect their Donegada. I don't know if they'll speak to... Hello.
Renaigse. Do you need help, Ren?
Actually, yes.
Oh.
Ulan told me that she...
Ulan must have wanted to play a dirt. She says that he loves the people from your island too much. Anyway, if you want to find... I am not sure if she is there right now.
I'm extremely...
Joder. Primera persona que hablo y ya me la encuentro. ¡Buah! Están con chinchina. Exacto. Porque es un juego largo. Y antes de ponerme con este quería pasarme el de Witcher. Y cuando me pasé el de Witcher, pues... Vamos a intentar romper esto, a ver si puedo ya. Pues lo puse en la encuesta. Que por cierto, no sé si habéis votado, pero hay una encuesta para el próximo juego, ya que acabé el Dantes ayer. Por si queréis votar alguno en especial. ¿Hay bichos? Sí. A ver, ¿dónde estaba esto?
It's not possible just now. It's not possible just now.
Trampa de daño elemental. No tengo, ¿no? Trampa de daño elemental. Me cago en... Bueno, tendré que comprar. Que tengo que mirar porque yo creo que aún seguirá. El que va ganando es del Game Pass. Espero que no lo hayan sacado. ¿2 por 1? Sí. Acá hay otro ahí. Espero que hayan atacado a la mujer esta. Ah, mira esto. Toma piña.
Well, thank you for stepping. Usually these animals...
We are glad we arrived at the right time. We would have...
Excuse me, but are you Slav?
Yes, that...
Yes, we were.
Very well.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother, or rather, the woman who raised me, gave me this necklace.
A Relwyn gave it to me, to give to her child.
It looks familiar. It's good that you are wearing it today. And divorced your sake.
She wanted me to. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been so I watched her suffer.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you.
No, you don't understand. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
I never would have guessed.
Everyone loved Relwyn. What's more, you brought me her. All is well now. The child of... You are home.
Petrus.
Thank me.
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past, To the point of letting the woman... You were manipulative, and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family...
My child. At least I've done something good. For one, I hope the enlightened will remember this.
Vale, ¿y ahora qué? ¿Ahora qué? Es mi tía y hasta ahí que le den, ¿no? No la vuelvo a ver nunca más. Vale. Nos hemos sacado todas las secundarias. Ay.
Karans, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Está a punto de subir al 30. A ver. Voy a hablar primero con los cazadores.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Close to it.
Vale. Mierda, ahí hay más bichos. ¿En serio? Por un caminito tengo que dar toda la vuelta.
Good day. Are you the Master Hunter?
The Master Hunter.
Dear to Madre, I'd say. I am indeed one.
The Denegad, Katasak, spoke to me about the animal.
The Ten Lands the beasts have always lived here. Of late, they attack on sight. It may be that the Ten Lands killed them.
What can you tell me about
They are normally very peaceful creatures. During the attacks, I noticed that they were...
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from...
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. But the attacks happen more, and I tried to chase them away. And now our children disappear.
Can you tell me who the...
A young fisherman and a gatherer.
I will go and see them. I believe I can help you in your...
You must destroy their nests. There are most likely 3 around. I would have taken care of. I did not. You must burn them. We see them especially at dawn. The night belongs to the Ten Lands.
I thank you for your... Isn't it odd?
Yes.
What do you know?
I do not speak of things that are naïve, like you do not understand.
What do you know?
The mind. They spoil that they want to. Their words do not. They follow them.
Have you tried to fight?
No. I think if not for the attacks, but hope fled our village.
It sounds as if the attacks... I must be going. Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the tenants have built their
Es que
nests.
está el payaso. Sí, sí. A ver. Habla con los familiares. Joder, es que una misión se abra tanto. Es una locura, ¿eh?
Good day. My name is Desardet.
Yes, my little brother.
Your Denegad asked me to help you. Any information?
This is true. I hope your words to be heartfelt.
Can you describe your brother for me?
He is young, rather tall.
A las muchachas les parece guapo,
nice boy, but he is wild.
Can you tell me more precisely what?
It was 2 days past.
And you...
No, he was full.
Did your brother?
No, I can't think of it. He didn't get along particularly well. Perhaps the missionaries.
It's still a lead.
He has been dreamy and more joyful than usual, but he no longer... He told me that he has grown beyond the shadow of his brother.
What do you think?
He could have come face to face with Tenland, but he knew how to avoid them. He got into a fight with them a while back.
You think the missionaries might have sought...
I don't know. But he might have went to find them.
I will go and see. I must be leaving.
Vale. En verdad es una movida este juego.
Good day.
I hope he is right, and that you are not like...
It is for that very reason that I'm here.
Then...
Your sister.
She is a very beautiful young woman.
Is she very careful?
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she...
How long has she been...
2 nights have gone by since, but she never returned.
Se han ido
I
juntos.
called for...
Do you know if she...
Certainly.
Is there anyone in the village that might...
No. No.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young.
What do you think is...
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands.
You think it might have been...
I hope. Even if it is a strange, they were pestering her the other day.
But you think that they might have captured her when she was outside? Was your sister fond of a young fisherman who also...
They have known each other since they were little. Like...
Only Fran?
Yes. He defended her when the
I couldn't care less about her reputation. An engagement can be broken.
I have told you all I know.
Very well.
Están
Tell me
liados.
about the ten.
Before, but now they are everywhere. They've even been...
Do you know how to fight?
No, I am not...
Very well.
It is possible.
I must leave now.
¿Qué más? Encuentra y destruye los nidos. Trampa de daño elemental. No tengo esa mierda. Así que tengo. Fresco. La puta, están lejísimos. Mira, hay uno aquí. Otro aquí, ¿no? No, este no. Y el otro son 3, ¿no? Me falta uno. A lo mejor no. Bueno, vamos a ir a ese. Y ya casi pararemos, ¿eh? A las 2:30 o así cierro. ¿Qué hora es? Las 2, sí.
Given the presence of the tendons in this clearing, there must be a nest not far from here.
¿Qué son estos bichos? Sí.
Came out at dawn. I should come back later. It is dawn, the ideal moment. I must kill the dominant before destroying the nest.
And let's go!
Ya está, ya me cuenta, matando al dominante. Me ha escupido, puto guarro, no me escupas. Merci por el follow, crack flow. Ah, hemos subido de nivel. Vale, ahora yo me iría aquí. Sí, debo llevar 2 horitas o así, ¿no? Sí, 1:57. A ver si podemos acabar esta misión, que no creo. Ah, qué bien. Me ha hecho ir a donde estaba. Campamento cerca del agua. ¿Que hay alguna por aquí? Tendrán rojizos, estos son nuevos. Los otros son más bien blanquitos. Ahí hay un caput, ¿eh? Creo que he conseguido un contrato de algo.
Do you need something?
I must leave you.
A ver, ¿dónde pueden estar?
That cavern seems home to some creatures. Let's be wary. It could very well be the lair of that great tenland the hunter spoke of. Three corpses. One is older than the others. Judging by his clothing, he was a missionary. The two others are more recent. A man and a woman. Our missing couple they were dragged here, devoured alive. What a tragic fate.
Oh, están caputs. La puta. Ah, le habré dado a la A y habrá invocado a los grandes, ¿no?
Let's return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
Pobres. Aquí han matado 4 o 5 personas ya, ¿eh? Porque en otra misión también había uno muerto aquí, creo. Vale, y ahora iremos aquí. Grande. ¿Cómo vais de puntos? ¿Estáis ahorrando o qué? Para el top 10.
The hunter told me that I would find a nest in this area.
Hay un cofre ahí arriba. ¿Dónde?
The ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the nest.
Estoy dopadísimo, ¿eh? Sí, porque con el móvil no pillas el cofrecillo ese, creo. O es más difícil de pillar. $828. Ah, son poquitos. Pensaba que tendrías ya 2000 o así. A ver, si voy aquí... No, el Donegate no, quiero... ¿Cómo que...? Me falta una. Si ya las he hecho todas. ¿Cuál me falta? Creo que se ha quedado pillado. Puede ser, es que va muy mal el móvil, el Twitch. Yo solo tengo 370.000. Creo que tengo algún bicho cerca. Ya. A ver si un día que esté Sergi hacemos una predicción. Me quito el mod y meto pasta ahí a tuti para que ganéis pasta.
Well, Onolmanawi, have you found my brother?
I found him, but I'm truly sorry your brother is dead.
May the earth welcome him. I felt it. He knew every stone on our land.
He had a liaison with a young girl from the village. And they must have forgotten the hour. Night took them by surprise. I found both of them.
How terrible. I must recover his body.
With the body of the girl he loved, in a cavern, but it is a dangerous place.
I have a duty owed to my little brother.
I must be leaving.
Te digo que ha muerto tu hermano y me piro. Ya está igual. Le diré, tu mujer le estaba metiendo los cuernos al prometido y ha morido.
Do you have any news? Do you know where my sister is?
Yes. I'm truly very sorry.
Oh no. Nah. Certain
I found her body in the lair of the...
But how could she have been surprised by the beast?
She went out to meet the young fisherman. The time must... I'm so sorry.
I must bring her body back.
You should not go alone. I killed as many as...
I shall follow your counsel, Onolmanawi.
I must leave now.
Toma, logro. Oh, los insulares me quieren ahora. Ti, 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 ti. Vale. Encuentra el nido. ¿Dónde está el nido? Debe estar en alguna isla, en alguna caverna de estas. Vamos a mirar aquí. Es lo único que se me ocurre. ¿Qué pondréis vosotros cuando tengáis los puntillos? Si eso ya os explicaré lo de los sonidos y tal. Yo como miro mis directos y miro los de Sergi, estoy forradísimo. No creo que haya uno ahí, pero bueno. ¿Queda alguien? No. Ah, sí. Hadouken. He puesto nuevas cosas si los queréis mirar, pero las he puesto más caras. Ahora os las enseño. Que a mí me sobran los puntos. A ver. Si está aquí. No creo, pero bueno. Aquí creo que había murciélagos. Ah, pues no. El camel salto, sí. El por qué no te caiga. Y alguno más, creo. Aquí me cargué un megaboss. Pero no, no es por aquí. Sí, son nuevos, mira, te los pongo. Los estuve poniendo ayer o antes de ayer. Tengo el... Estoy jugando con una mano, si la lío. Este también. Este está guapo. Mierda, bichos. Ahora os pongo más, Uy, está duro este. Muérete. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? Este. Que no sé por qué salto, si es el teleport, pero bueno. El Kame. No está bien sincronizado, pero bueno, el dibujito está guay. Y este.
¿Por qué no te callas?
Y creo que ya está, ¿no?
¡Hadouken!
Y un Hadouken de regalo. A ver, ¿dónde mierdas puede estar? Aquí dentro ya ha entrado. Es que creo que se ha quedado Chopet, y es este. Volveremos a entrar a ver si le he hecho mal. Sí, el Kame lo puse solo con ruido. Y el Sergi dijo, ponle un GIF. Lo puse y para cuadrar el GIF con el sonido es chungo. Tito, tito, ti. Pipo, pipo, bric. A ver. Que el cabezón no me los ha marcado todos. Si se os ocurre alguno, me lo decís y lo busco, y lo pongo para el próximo día. Pues yo que sé, que hubieran dos, uno más adentro. También estaría guay. Lo buscaré a ver si está. Lo que queremos hacer es grabarlas nosotros, cosas que digamos, y ponerlo también. Pero hay que ponerse a grabar y da un poco de palo. A ver. Esto está reventado. Puede haber otro, yo qué sé. Aquí arriba no creo que haya, ¿no? Sí. No, la idea es hacerlo, ¿eh? Pero hay que ponerse. Estos murciélagos. Nada, aquí tampoco. Pues chaval, si no me das información te van a dar por el cacas. Es que no hay ningún sitio que digas me falta por descubrir o algo. Muchísimas gracias, Strof. O está ahí que lo tira el Strof regalando suscripciones. Digo, hostia, que ha sido eso. Muchísimas gracias, tío. A ver, vamos a ir aquí y que les den ya las cosas. A ver cuándo vosotros podéis ya empezar a tener suscriptores y me suscribo. ¿Por qué no se mueve? Vale. No sé si puedo ir por aquí, Bueno, haremos un teleport con esto. Vamos a mirar qué me han dado. ¿Qué me habrán dado? Esto me han dado, ¿no? ¿O no? Ah, esto me han dado. Voluntad 4, chaval. Me ha asustado, cuando ha sonado. Digo, ¿qué es eso? Primero he pensado, ¿cómo que el Take si no nos sigue? Y luego he visto que era la suscripción, ¿sabes? Le sobra la pasta al Strof, el dinero le quema. A ver, habla con los misioneros. Ya, por eso me he quedado atrapado, pero luego he visto Strof ha regalado y digo, ah, vale. Uy, cuántos muertos aquí, ¿no? ¿2 por 1? Sí. Como me gusta hacer el 2 por 1, Lo único bueno de esta espada, con lo lenta que es. Sí, muchísimas gracias, Stroff, muchísimas gracias. No recuerdo a quién le cayó el otro día. ¿A Chadam, puede ser?
Good day. I'm the legate of the Congregation of
Of course. Our allies from the continent.
Could you tell me what your...
We must we have constructed the perfect village in this protected paradise.
Have you heard about the...
I didn't know those creatures were given that. We offered them our help.
In exchange for some inspiring conversation?
Of course. These horror to chase only a few...
You haven't been victim of these...
On occasion, yes.
You seem to assert that the attacks of these whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known.
These are familiar beasts, but these creatures have been riled up by the demons of the sending them against these poor people. They maintain them in a state. There is only one way to truly make these attacks cease.
The Denegat of this village wishes for you to depart.
And you expect us to obey him?
Casi, casi, ¿eh?
That he is a servant of
de todas maneras, es aleatorio. Sí. Creo que puedes tú dárselo a alguien o hacerlo aleatorio.
No, my child. We will not.
I fought against a great number of Tenlands. One that was quite... Its mere presence seemed to aggravate the others.
A beast sent by the...
Stop taking me for a fool. We also found a journal detailing... I have only one piece of advice to give you. Leave, and quit.
We shall be leaving as soon as possible. But let it...
Perhaps you should be more concerned about your own soul, sister.
No, mira, los he echado sin querer. Mira, en teoría... ¿Tú cómo era esto? Regalar una suscripción y arriba te pones regalar a un espectador específico y lo puedes dar. Pero no sé si estás desde el móvil, a lo mejor desde el móvil no se puede hacer. Vale, ¿ahora qué? Encuentra la trampa. ¿Dónde está la trampa? Voy a buscarlo por internet. A ver. Nidos Tenland. Sufrimiento constante. Quiero acabar esto ya y... Hay un cofre fino, o sea, hay un... ¿Y esto dónde mierda es? El cofre está aquí. Vale. Creo que ya lo he cogido por eso, ¿eh? Yo que sé, voy a entrar en el puesto avanzado a ver si tienen ahí un nido, que no creo. ¿Te imaginas que tienen un nido aquí, todos locos? No. Bueno, Stroff, las raids siempre van bien. A ver, vamos a subir aquí arriba, no creo ya, pero... Ahora se me ha quedado chopet el menú de arriba, no sé si... Creo que no habéis escrito. Uy, iba a cerrar a las 2:30 y son ya 40. Es que este juego te lía, tío, te lía. ¿Por dónde puedo subir? Bueno, vamos a mirar esto del cofre y me retiraré y ya a malas fuera de directo y a buscar el último nido. Claro que te mando. No peleéis. La cosa es que coincidáis, ¿no? Porque creo que tenéis horarios que no coincidís, ¿no? Nunca. Y se me ha quitado el punto. Mira, está aquí. A ver cómo es el traje. Con el gorrito. Pues no es feo. Luego cantón, ¿no? A lo mejor. No, pelearse me refiero a... Tú sí, tú no, no sí. No, me refiero a que cuando tú estás en directo, él no suele estar en directo. Esta gente es mala, ¿no? Pobres. Ni se lo esperaban. A ver. Mira, es un bug, ¿eh? ¿Se ve? ¿Y cómo repito la misión? No puedo repetirla, ¿no? Espera un segundito que no se he leído. No te deja entrar. Es que tengo que hacer esto y no... Está pillado y no me lo detecta. Entonces ya no sé qué hacer. Tendría que reiniciar la misión, pero no sé cómo reiniciarla. Yo qué sé, voy a hablar con el tío a ver si... Lo he hecho igual que el que la lió.
May the river be generous, Renaix. Without you, my brother would not have been returned to the earth.
I'm in need of your wisdom.
I hear you.
The brother of the young...
We have had this boy.
And you didn't try...
Of course not.
I must be going. I'm in need of your...
I hear you.
I must be going.
Yo qué sé, tío, ya no sé qué más hacer. No. Te mato. Yo qué sé, se ha quedado pillado, hombre, y vamos a hacer otra, chuparla. Mira, un cofre. Gente. Ese lo he reventado, ¿Qué pasa? Se quitó. ¿Cómo ha ido al final el pro? Bien, es que ya cierro, que me he pasado más de la hora. Quería cerrar a 1:30, ya son menos cuarto. ¿Quién más me ataca? Ahí arriba. ¿Qué hace? Un Lola que muero. Cabrones, casi me matan, Iremos para ahí y ya lo dejaremos por hoy. ¿Qué diferencia hay? Aparte de que sube más la furia. 449, eso es mejor. Ah, pero ya tiene una mejora. No fue bien. Shit. A ver. Lo dejaremos aquí. Y no sé, a lo mejor tengo que seguir adelante alguna historia de estas antes de poder hacer esa. Yo qué sé, ya. Lo dejamos ya por aquí por hoy. Mañana a la tarde más investigaremos, a ver. Hostia puta, tío, cuánto cable. ¿Queréis hacer que le agarráis a alguien en especial? Seguido, ¿vas a hacer directo ahora o qué? A ver. Vale, pues pásame el nombre, escríbemelo y se lo hago. A ver. Aquí arriba está. Me guardaré esta foto. Y mañana lo miramos en directo. ¿Qué pasa, tratado? A ver si puedes pasarte. Si tienes tu dinero, si no... ¡Sí! J. San Chin. J. San Chin. Vale, pues nos vamos con J. San Chin a ver qué está haciendo. Y nos vemos. Está ahí tratado viendo todo lo nuevo, ¿eh? Y hay otro. Ahora te lo pongo yo si quieres, que es caro. Este.
¿Por qué no te callas?
Que bueno, esto es una cosa española, no sé si los de fuera lo entenderán. Bueno, pues eso. Nos vamos con J. Sanchin. Mañana sobre las 4:30, 5 horas española, empezaré directo. Y luego a la noche el juego que salga de la encuesta de Insta y de Twitter. Nos vemos mañana. Buenas noches. Saludaremos a Javi un ratito. Y nos vamos. Chao, chao.